Hello, Frags of Beer family. Welcome to Indie Spotlight. I'm your host, Zaymod, also known as Trevor, on social media. Links to all of which you can find in the video description below, so check that out if you want to find me on Twitter, Facebook, where I write my articles, where my books are located, all of that cool stuff. There's a lot of ways to support the channel, all detailed in the video description, including our merch store, thebeardstruggle.com, where I get my beard products. You can save some money with my code there. You can go to my website and buy my books, but the biggest way to support me is to click that red subscribe button. We are currently at 570. Let me get you an updated 572. So we're well on our way to 600, where I'm going to give away 6 books. I just need more of you to click that red button and hopefully get us to 1,000 by the end of the year. We still have, what, 2 months left? Oof. Well, I guess technically we got all the way through October, November, December. So we've got 90 days to get to 1,000. Can you guys get me to 1,000? I think you guys can. It'll be tough, but I think you can get me to 1,000 by the end of the year. Just tell your friends, share the videos out there, let people know, and click that red button. Another big way to support the channel is I've recently become a brand ambassador for a coffee company called Geek Grind Coffee. They source their beans from small, family-owned farms in South America. They don't use big factory farms. They don't use large corporate anything. It's all locally grown, it's all locally sourced, and then the stuff is brought up, roasted, flavored, ground, all of that up here in Chicago, or up near me in Chicago. I'm not in Chicago. And today I'm trying Smuggler's Run, which is a vanilla rum coffee. Haven't actually tried it yet. I've got it sitting right next to me, so when we start the video and when we get going, I'll let you know how I like it. Today we got a little cream and sugar because I'm feeling I need a little something sweet today. So I probably won't have a music stream tomorrow, and there are no new releases today, so I decided today to bring you a new band, which we normally do on Saturday. But I didn't bring you a new band last weekend, and I'm not sure I'm going to be up to streaming when I get home from the show tomorrow. So we're going to do a new band today. We're going to do Enemy Inside in My Blood. Now this is a metal band. Enemy Inside is singer Natasha. I'm going to think that's Natasha. It's spelled a little differently. Julia and Evan Kay, which is the guitarist. And it's described, they are described as somewhere between dark rock and modern metal, with a wide range of musical experience. And they are with an indie, small independent label out of Greece. So that's who we're looking at today. So if you're in the live stream, say hi. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Otherwise, we will pause as necessary and talk about this new band, Enemy Inside, and this is their song In My Blood. So here we go. And cheers. Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Like an addiction, the more we have, the more we want. We lie and feign. Who are we to take it all away? Like an infection, we keep us safe and try to hide the blood on our hands. We're looking away, keep our eyes wide shut. In a world gone astray, nothing is enough. And then let's crave inside my guts. I can't be tamed. It's in my blood and blood.
Interesting. So, very cool sound right up front, and like I've said before, this is a live review channel, so I'm not reacting to this song. I've heard it before. I like the sound of this band. They remind me. Some people say they remind them of Evanescence. They remind me more of Hailstorm or Pretty Reckless. Evanescence has a distinct sound that isn't quite this. I can see some of the influence there, but I don't think they sound as much like Evanescence as I think they sound like maybe Hellstorm or Pretty Reckless. I like the sound. I like her voice. Her voice is beautiful. It's got a really good rich. There's a rich quality to her voice that isn't too high and it's not too low. It's not pitched at a weird spot that either makes her hard to hear or can sometimes, like, if a singer's voice is too high or too light, I don't know, it makes them hard to hear over the music, but it also doesn't quite go with it. I just like that richness to the tone of her voice. And the song is going in a lot about gluttony and you know, we take more than we need and we always want more. And that's true for a lot of people. That's true for human beings in general. We have a drive to, you know, it's not always a healthy drive, but sometimes it is a healthy drive. We have a healthy drive to progress. We have a healthy drive to innovate. We have a healthy drive to learn more. But that comes along with the same drive to want more, to have more, to desire more. So it is a double-edged sword in our species. We have gotten where we are because of that drive, but we're also where we're at because of that drive, if that makes sense to you. And I think that's what this song is about. And while I can't completely condemn that, because again, we are where we are, we have the ability to communicate in real time, live, across thousands and thousands of miles because of our drive, because of that drive to do more, to excel, to want more, to achieve more. But we're also punishing people in the planet to an extent because of that drive. So it's one of those things where you're going to have the good with the bad. And I guess, would you rather be living in the dark ages? I don't know. Maybe sometimes, but here we are.
Blood and blood spill. We only care about ourselves. A mass extinction is happening before our eyes. A ditch, grace, and nothing ever seems to change in a world I've recreated. It's time that we open our eyes. There's blood on all our hands. We're not looking away. Keep our eyes wide shut. In a world gone astray, nothing is enough. An endless crave inside my guts. I can't be tamed. It's in my blood.
Very cool, very good chorus, and I like the video is fantastic. I mean, the video sends the message that they're trying to send with the, like here in the scene, with the pure outright gluttony of the diners and the people eating here. And whether you agree with the entire message or not, there is a lot to be said about, you know, I don't know. I have more hope for humanity's ability because I talked about that drive, our drive to innovate. That's also our drive to adapt and evolve. We are where we are because human beings have the ability to adapt and evolve to our environment, to situations. I mean, we've become, you know, the dominant species and the dominant predator on this planet because of our ability to adapt. And so I have hope for us, but I also agree that we have a lot of blood on our hands in general. I mean, whenever you buy an electronic, do you know where it was made? Do you know where the components were mined? When you buy your iPhone, do you know where those chips were manufactured and how many slave children were used to mine the silicone and the parts and whatever you have to mine? You don't mine silicone, but you know what I mean. So there is a lot of blood on our hands because of what we do, and it's unavoidable to an extent, but it's also not something that we can ignore or turn a blind eye to. There should be a drive to make things better, and I think there is, but we still have a lot of blood on our hands, so I agree with that. But the video really sets the tone for this. The video is fantastic, along with the music. And I like the song. It's a good song. It's a very catchy chorus. And so far, I'm loving the band. They're definitely going in the Black Book. We're going to have them again for sure. Wow, what an image. Very cool song. Very, very cool band. I really enjoyed that a lot. Enemy Inside definitely going in the black book. Let me know what you guys think. And make sure you check out the other stuff on the channel. I get a lot of viewers for very specific bands. A lot of you come here for Love Bites, and there's some crossover with them, and sometimes, you know, Unlucky Morpheus or Asterism. But branch out. Check out some other stuff. There's sirens outside. But yeah, let me know what you think, and I will be back with some gaming. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to play tonight, but I will be bringing you something. I had so much fun in OCRP last night that I may break Ben Saunders out again and do some more driving. We'll see. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I will see you all again soon. You have a great one. Excuse me.